Imagine being told by 97% of people that you should lose your royal title. That's the reality Prince Harry is facing right now, and the pressure on King Charles to make a decisive move has never been higher. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down the overwhelming public demand for Harry and Meghan to be stripped of their Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles, and whether the King will actually pull the trigger. Following Prince Harry's recent BBC interview where he revealed his father won't speak to him due to security disputes, public sentiment in the United Kingdom has reached a boiling point. In a poll conducted by Express, readers were asked whether they believed King Charles should strip Harry of his royal title after what many perceived as yet another public attack on the royal family. The results were nothing short of devastating for the Duke of Sussex. An astounding 97% of respondents, totaling over 4,000 votes, believe the King should go ahead and remove Harry's title. Only 2% disagreed, while just 1% remained undecided about what should happen. The interview that sparked this latest controversy came after Harry lost a multi-million-pound legal battle for police protection in the United Kingdom. During the BBC conversation, Harry stated that his father won't speak to him because of security issues, adding that he doesn't know how much longer King Charles has, given his ongoing cancer treatment. Many royal watchers viewed these comments as emotionally manipulative and inappropriate, especially during a time when the monarch is dealing with serious health challenges. The timing and tone of Harry's remarks seem to have pushed public opinion firmly against him. The comment section of the Express poll revealed the depth of public frustration with the Sussexes. One reader suggested that stripping the titles would allow Harry and Meghan to become the private citizens they claimed they wanted to be when they left royal duties 5 years ago. Another commenter thought ahead to the future, arguing that King Charles should make this decision himself rather than leaving it for Prince William to handle when he eventually becomes king. They reasoned that Charles is king first and father second in this situation, and it wouldn't be right to burden William with such a difficult choice. A third reader was even more blunt, stating that Harry has disrespected the king and urging Charles to take action. Several commenters also pointed out that the titles should have been removed much earlier. One fan argued that the moment Harry and Meghan wanted their half-in, half-out arrangement back in 2020, that should have been the end of their royal titles. When the couple left Britain in 2020, they accepted the late Queen Elizabeth's wishes that they should no longer use the Her Royal Highness, His or Her Royal Highness, ranks with their names. However, they have continued to freely refer to themselves as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, a point of contention that has only grown over the years. Despite the overwhelming public pressure, sources close to King Charles suggest the monarch is not a punitive individual and would never want to humiliate his son and daughter-in-law. Insiders have indicated that while Buckingham Palace is considering all options on the table, downgrading the Duke and Duchess of Sussex is not something currently being considered under Charles's reign. The King reportedly views himself as measured and compassionate, even in the face of what many see as repeated provocations from his younger son. However, there are strong indications that Prince William has very different plans. Royal sources suggest that when William eventually becomes king, stripping Harry and Meghan of their Sussex titles is virtually a certainty. William is said to loathe and despise his brother with every bone in his body, and his loyalty lies firmly with the monarchy rather than with a sibling he believes betrayed the family. This suggests that while Harry and Meghan may be safe from losing their titles during Charles's reign, their days as Duke and Duchess could be numbered once William ascends to the throne. The practical reality of removing the titles is complicated. Stripping a dukedom requires legislative action through an Act of Parliament. However, there have been discussions about new legislation that would allow the monarch to remove titles more easily, though nothing has been finalized. This legal complexity may be part of what's holding Charles back from taking action, even if he were inclined to do so. The situation highlights a fundamental tension within the royal family. On one hand, there's a father who loves his son and doesn't want to take actions that could be perceived as cruel or vindictive. On the other hand, there's an institution that demands respect and loyalty, and a public that feels those demands have been repeatedly violated. King Charles finds himself caught between these competing pressures, trying to balance his role as father with his responsibilities as monarch. As King Charles continues his cancer treatment and contemplates his mortality, the question of Harry and Meghan's titles remains unresolved. Whether the overwhelming public sentiment will eventually force his hand, or whether he'll maintain his current position of avoiding humiliation for his son, only time will tell. What's clear is that the British public has made its feelings known, and the pressure isn't going away anytime soon. So what do you think? Should King Charles strip Harry and Meghan of their royal titles, or should he leave that decision to William? Do you agree with the 97% who say the title should go, or are you part of the 2% minority? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest royal family coverage. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.